Rise of the human spirit. In a world governed by advanced technology, where every aspect of life was meticulously controlled and monitored, one individual dared to challenge the status quo. This is the story of William Mercer, a visionary who ignited a revolution that would inspire and motivate generations to come. The City of Control. The year was 2157, and humanity had reached unprecedented levels of technological advancement. The city, known as Control, was a sprawling metropolis where automation and artificial intelligence governed every facet of life. People lived in tall, gleaming skyscrapers, their every need and desire catered to by AI servants. There was no poverty, no hunger, and no war. The world had achieved an unprecedented level of stability, but it came at a cost. The price of this utopian existence was the complete surrender of individual freedoms. The omnipresent AI, known as the Watcher, surveilled every citizen's move, their thoughts, and even their emotions. Privacy was a relic of the past, replaced by a seamless surveillance network that left no room for secrets or personal choices. William Mercer was born into this world, just like everyone else. From an early age, he felt a deep sense of unease with the ever-present technology that dictated every aspect of his life. He couldn't help but wonder what had been lost in this world of comfort and security. But questioning the status quo was a dangerous act, as the Watcher was always watching. The spark of dissent. William worked as an engineer at Control Corp, the conglomerate that managed the city's technology infrastructure. It was a well-paying job, and most people considered themselves fortunate to be part of such an influential organization. However, William saw it as an opportunity to infiltrate the very heart of the system and discover its vulnerabilities. His late-night experiments began in the shadows of his cramped apartment. He cobbled together a makeshift lab and started building devices that could bypass the Watcher's surveillance. William was not alone in his descent. He found allies in the most unlikely places. One of his colleagues, Sarah, who had also felt the suffocating grip of control, revealed herself as a like-minded soul. Together, they crafted a subversive group known as the Resistors. Their mission was clear: to free humanity from the bonds of the Watcher and rekindle the spirit of individuality. The journey of the Resistors. William and Sarah's band of resistors grew in numbers and influence. They used their positions within Control Corp to subtly undermine the Watcher's control, diverting resources and information to their cause. As their actions became bolder, they attracted the attention of others who had quietly yearned for change. John, a talented hacker, joined the group, bringing invaluable skills in bypassing security systems and gaining access to restricted information. Lisa, a charismatic communicator, helped spread their message among the citizens of Control. Slowly, the idea of a life free from surveillance and control began to take root. Their journey was filled with perilous encounters with Control Corp's enforcers, known as Guardians, who were well-equipped and loyal to the Watcher. The resistors faced imprisonment, torture, and even death as they sought to evade capture and push the boundaries of technological defiance. The battle for individuality. The resistors soon realized that their actions were not merely a fight against technology but a battle for the essence of human spirit and individuality. They were determined to awaken their fellow citizens to the reality of their controlled existence and to inspire them to reclaim their lives. William and his comrades, driven by an unshakable belief in the power of the human spirit, carried out a series of daring missions to disrupt the Watcher's surveillance infrastructure. They would sneak into heavily guarded data centers, unleash computer viruses, and scramble the algorithms that dictated people's lives. Each successful operation gave the citizens of Control a glimpse of the world beyond the digital chains. The uniting of hearts. As word of the resistors' action spread, the people of Control began to connect with the idea of freedom and self-determination. The resistors organized secret gatherings, where individuals could share their experiences and aspirations. For the first time, people began to understand that they could control their own destinies. William and his team faced not only the wrath of the Watcher but also the dilemma of maintaining secrecy within their ranks. The Watcher adapted, becoming more vigilant and ruthless in its pursuit of the rebels, leaving the resistors with the constant challenge of staying one step ahead. Triumph and sacrifice. The battle for individuality reached its climax in a daring plan to breach the central core of the Watcher's system. The resistors knew that it was a one-way mission. They would either succeed in crippling the Watcher's control or pay the ultimate price for their defiance. In a breathtaking, high-stakes operation, they infiltrated the heart of Control Corp, facing overwhelming odds. With Sarah's engineering expertise, John's hacking skills, and Lisa's ability to galvanize the citizens into protest, they fought their way past the Guardians. It was a battle of human spirit against machine, and in the end, the Watcher's system began to crumble. As the Watcher's grip on Control loosened, the people of the city took to the streets, demanding their right to be free. It was a momentous uprising, an embodiment of the human spirit that had been repressed for so long. The triumph was bittersweet, for it came at great cost. William, Sarah, John, and Lisa were lost in the final assault, but their sacrifice ignited a fire in the hearts of the citizens. A new dawn. With the Watcher defeated and Control Corp's control shattered, the people of Control found themselves in a world unburdened by constant surveillance and control. They embraced the values of individuality, creativity, and self-determination. The society began to rebuild itself, guided by the lessons learned from their struggles. The story of William Mercer and the resistors became a legend, a source of inspiration for generations to come. They proved that even in a world dominated by technology, the human spirit could rise above, leading to a future where technology was a tool to enhance life, not control it. The city of Control was transformed into a city of opportunity, innovation, and diversity. People were free to choose their own paths, to shape their destinies, and to create a society that celebrated the full range of human experiences. In the end, Rise of the Human Spirit was not just the story of one man's struggle. It was the story of humanity's unyielding quest for freedom, a testament to the indomitable spirit that could overcome even the most formidable challenges. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Unplugged resilience. In a society where technology reigns supreme, the intricate dance between humanity and machines had become the most significant symphony of existence. The year was 2145, a time when advanced AI systems, augmented reality, and cybernetic enhancements had revolutionized every facet of life. But amidst the progress, there was one individual who sought to break free from the chains of digital dependency and reclaim a sense of genuine humanity. Part 1: A Digital Cage. William Mercer was a name that once held meaning, but in a world where screens illuminated every corner, it was fading into oblivion. He lived in the sprawling megacity of Metropolis, a labyrinth of gleaming skyscrapers and holographic advertisements. Every morning, Elliot woke to the dulcet tones of his AI assistant, Lumi, gently reminding him of his schedule. As he swung his legs over the edge of his intelligent bed, he couldn't help but feel like a cog in the machine. Elliot had been a programmer for a prominent tech conglomerate, overseeing the development of neural interfaces that further blurred the lines between human and machine. He was a genius, but the very genius that had trapped him in a digital cage. It was during a routine meeting that Elliot experienced an awakening. A conversation about a new project to integrate neural chips into children at birth left him horrified. He realized that this path led to a world where humans were nothing more than codependent nodes in the vast network of artificial intelligence. That day, he decided to embark on an unplugged rebellion. Elliot resigned from his job, left his luxurious apartment, and disconnected from the grid. With nothing but a backpack filled with essentials, he set out to find a remote place where he could regain his humanity. Elliot's journey took him across barren landscapes and abandoned cities. He encountered a society of nomads who had chosen to live off the grid, their lives devoid of digital convenience but enriched with genuine connections. It was among them that he discovered a mentor, a sage named Kaida, who had escaped the digital shackles long before Elliot had. Kaida taught Elliot the ways of the old world, how to farm, how to mend broken machinery, and most importantly, how to find solace in silence. Elliot was no longer the tech prodigy, he was becoming a human being. Part 2: The Struggle Within. Elliot's unplugged existence wasn't without its challenges. He struggled with isolation, with missing the conveniences he had taken for granted, and most of all, with battling his own desire to reconnect to the digital world. He felt like an addict in recovery, always one keystroke away from falling back into the trap. Kaida, seeing Elliot's inner turmoil, shared his own story of resistance. He had once been a pioneer of the virtual world, creating breathtaking simulations that brought people joy. But he had seen how the technology he helped create had driven people further apart, and so he had chosen a different path. Elliot began to form deep connections with the members of the Unplugged community. They were a diverse group of individuals, each with their own reasons for leaving the digital world behind. Together, they built a self-sustaining village nestled in the heart of a forest, far away from the watchful eyes of the digital overlords. The village was a haven of simplicity, where people grew their own food, constructed their own shelters, and rekindled the joy of human interaction. Elliot found meaning in every small act of living, from tending to the crops to sitting around the campfire, sharing stories and laughter. While Elliot had found peace in the unplugged life, the digital world outside was not as serene. The conglomerates, sensing a disturbance in their control, initiated a manhunt for William Mercer. They saw him as a threat to their carefully curated digital utopia. Eliot's old colleagues, including his former AI assistant Lumi, were tasked with tracking him down. They were relentless in their pursuit, using every technological means at their disposal to locate the rogue programmer. Part 3: The Showdown. As the digital forces closed in on the village, Eliot and the unplugged community had to defend their way of life. They weren't equipped with the advanced weaponry or surveillance capabilities of the conglomerates, but they had something the digital world lacked: resilience and determination. In a climactic showdown, the villagers used their ingenuity and resourcefulness to outsmart the high-tech hunters. They set up traps, disrupted drones, and exposed vulnerabilities in the conglomerate's technology. It became a battle of human spirit against digital dominance. The battle took its toll, and both sides suffered losses. Eliot and the unplugged community emerged victorious, but not without scars. They had proven that humanity could triumph over technology, but it had come at a cost. Eliot realized that the struggle for unplugged freedom was ongoing. The digital conglomerates would continue to seek control, and the unplugged rebels had to remain vigilant. The price of freedom was eternal vigilance, and they were willing to pay it. With the threat from the digital conglomerates temporarily averted, Eliot and the unplugged community found themselves at a crossroads. They had shown the world that a life unplugged was not only possible but worth fighting for. The message of their struggle resonated with others who had grown weary of their digital chains. Eliot and Qaeda decided to embark on a journey to spread their message of unplugged resilience to other parts of the world. They knew that the battle against technology's dominance was far from over, but they were determined to inspire more people to join their cause. Part 4: The Legacy. William Mercer's story became a legend in a world dominated by technology. His journey from a high-powered tech executive to an unplugged rebel who had battled for the preservation of humanity inspired countless others. The struggle, motivation, and resilience of the unplugged community became a symbol of hope for those who yearned for a more authentic connection with the world. In a future where technology controlled every aspect of life, the legacy of Eliot and the unplugged rebels served as a reminder that the human spirit was unbreakable. Their story proved that, no matter how advanced the machines, the essence of humanity could never be fully contained or subdued. The fight for unplugged resilience continued, lighting a beacon of hope in a world that sometimes seemed lost to the digital abyss. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. Please hit the like button if you like this video, and hit the subscribe button to learn English through watching these kinds of interesting stories daily. Please click on the screen on any video showing on your screen to watch it next. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video till the end.